here's a good tip, the 70-30 rule. This is one we rarely talk about, but if you think about it, it's probably one we should work on. And that 70-30 rule is that as a salesperson, you should be listening 70% of the time and talking only 30% of the time. And you know, sometimes people take this literally, but if you think about a 1-hour sales meeting, that means you get to talk for 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. So it doesn't mean that you shut up, but it definitely does mean you've got to listen. And you've got to take the time to get them talking. If you don't have your prospects talking, you probably don't have rapport. And if you don't have rapport, they're probably not going to go down the pain funnel with you. So I really want you to start thinking and start maybe measuring on each sales call you go on. How much time are you talking? How much time are you spending to get the conversation going? And one of the things we teach, and probably you've already downloaded, was the transition questions. Questions you use to get the transition from just a sales call to a very open-ended sales call. Transition questions are important to get them talking. So open-ended questions, transition questions, very strategic. How'd you get here? How long have you been doing this? I notice your company does this. How did they start doing that? So asking questions not about your product or service you're trying to sell, but their company as a whole. And that gets them talking. So every time you get out of a sales meeting, what I want you to do is just measure to yourself, how much time did I talk and how much time did they talk? And if you don't really know, you're probably doing too much talking. And here's the biggest key. If you're doing all the talking, it's probably because you haven't planned the meeting out ahead of time. Because when you plan the meeting out ahead of time, when you're doing that, then what happens is you can really listen. Because if I know exactly what I want to do, how I want to take it, everything else, I can listen. But if I'm going on a sales call without a plan, just calling on people, the minute they say something, your brain's going off over here thinking this, that, whatever, and you're no longer listening. So start measuring yourself. 70% of the time, I want your ears working, not your mouth.